Hello and welcome to Chapter 3. In this chapter, we'll begin to see the merging of the entertainment industry and the Chicago outfit. Joey Lewis is one of the more colorful episodes in this web series. Joey Lewis, born on January 12, 1902, as Joseph Klewan in New York City. Joe was an American comedian and singer. In 1927, Lewis refused the request of Jack Machine Gun McGurn, an Al Capone lieutenant, born Vincenzo Antonio Garibaldi, to renew his contract to sing and perform at the Green Mill Cocktail Lounge, which was partly owned by McGurn. After refusing, because he had been offered more money by Dino Banion's Northside Gang, rival to Capone's outfit, to appear at their own club, the New Rendezvous. Lewis was assaulted by McGurn's men one morning in November 1927 in his 10th floor Commonwealth Hotel room. His throat and tongue were cut, and he was left for dead. It took him a few years to learn to speak again. Al Capone, who was fond of Lewis, and was also displeased with the assault, but was not going to take any action against one of his top lieutenants, proceeded to provide Lewis with $10,000 to allow him to recover properly and eventually resume his career. McGurn was assassinated in a bowling alley on February 15, 1936. That was approximately 10 years before these films were made in Palm Springs at my grandparents'. Here's my dad doing a voiceover in 1996 when he was 82 years old.
The man on the bottom was getting ridden, Joe E. Lewis. Here's Joe trying to paddle his boat, hamming it up just a little bit.
Joe Lewis and Frank Sinatra had a long-time friendship predating Sinatra's portrayal of the comedian in the 1957 film The Joker is Wild. Sophie Tucker played herself in the film, giving a break to Joe to do stand-up comedy in her act.
Ladies and gentlemen, a few years ago, a young singer refused to let a bunch of gangsters tell him where he could perform and where he couldn't. That courage cost him a great deal. He was badly beaten. He was almost killed. But to this day, nobody can tell him where he can perform and where he can't. Excepting me, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, hiding behind this fright wig, Joe E. Lewis. What would you like me to sing now?
Just one more chance. Falling in love again.
Beyond the blue horizon. How about all the way, all the way?
All the way. Go to it, boy. All the way.
The film won an Oscar in 1958 for Best Music. Original song, Jimmy Van Heusen, the music, and Sammy Cahn for the lyrics. For the song, All the Way.
When somebody loves you, it's no good unless he loves you. all the way.
At the September 1957 premiere of The Joker's Wild in Las Vegas, we see Joe and Frank clowning around, with Joe on a horse going into the theater.
In 1961, Sinatra signed Lewis to record for his label, Reprise Records. The result? It is now Post Time, and it's one of the first LPs released by Reprise and one of the few recorded examples of Lewis performing as a stand-up comedian.
We'll go from the strains of Rigoletto back to the strains of Rigamortis.
On his live album in 1966, Sinatra at the Sands, Sinatra says that even though he recently celebrated his 50th birthday, he would have the body of a 22-year-old man if I hadn't spent all those years drinking with Joe E. Lewis. Lewis died of a heart attack in 1971 and was buried in Cedar Park Cemetery, Emerson, New Jersey.